Okay, hello, welcome. Again, it's St. Patrick's Day, and we're here to celebrate the magic of Gaia. So we're going to get started with the Emerald Gaia Transmission. And we can just begin by closing your eyes and taking deep breaths into the body. And you can feel, as you focus on that inner field, you can feel the stillness come forth. And this is the energy of Gaia. Be aware of your root chakra, the energy center at the base of the spine. And that's always the first thing we do in the quantum light practice, is that we ground. We create a foundation of stability by grounding into the earth. And we make the intention, so be aware of the root chakra, see a line of energy that goes from the root chakra through all the layers of the earth. You make the intention, connecting to the core of the Ascended Gaia. So we function in different dimensions. Our perceptions form our individual perceptions of the world around us, create our experience. So there are different dimensions that we can play in based on our perceptions. Okay, so Gaia, we can experience Gaia in different dimensions. And today we're going to tap into the Emerald Gaia, the Ascended Gaia. The crystalline grid of the Ascended Earth. So we begin by connecting to that core of the earth. So you see the line of energy from your body goes through all the layers of the earth to this diamond white core of the earth. And so you see that energy rise up from the core of the earth and enter into your body through the soles of the feet, through the energy channels of the legs, that this nourishing earth vibration entering into the body. Entering into the clearing and cleansing, the first chakra, the lower three chakras, entering into the creative center of the body, the solar plexus, into the heart. And you just see that energy rise up into the heart. And then we're going to call forth the cosmic light. This is a column of gold light coming in through the crown of the head. This is the cosmic light. And we just allow that energy to flush all be absorbed by the brain, clearing and cleansing all the neural pathways of the brain, all the thought processes coming into alignment. The left and the right hemispheres of the brain coming into balance. And that golden light is absorbed by the third eye at the center of the head, the pineal gland. And this light is it's like creating space for you to perceive the divine in the world around you and everyone and everything around you. This is your divine sight. So we're just going to allow that, the center of the head to absorb this golden light. You can see it as a golden sphere entering in through the crown of the head. Take deep breaths. And here we're going to remove any kind of interference, let's say, any kind of interference, and you just make the intention. Any kind of anxiety, worry, fears, and sometimes these energy streams are in the airwaves, so we unconsciously can absorb some of these thought patterns and energy streams that are not beneficial for us. So we make the intention to cleanse and clear, just like we would take a shower, to cleanse our bodies, to refresh ourselves. We do this with light in the inner quantum field, creating space for our vision to expand. And then allow that light to enter into the throat area, clearing, cleansing all our ways of communicating. And then into the heart. And in the heart, there's a fusion with the earth energy. So the earth energy is arising from the core of the earth into the heart. And then the cosmic light is entering in through the crown of the head. And it fuses, there's a fusion of these two energies at the heart, where they integrate and then emanate throughout the whole body. And this is your alignment. When I talk about alignment in these circles, this is what I'm talking about. It's a practice. It is very simple. Connecting with the core of the earth, bringing that energy up into the body, bringing in the cosmic light in through the crown of the head. This is the fusion of heaven and earth, Soroha, in the physical vessel, in our vehicle that we have as a spiritual a way that we grow on this planet through our physicality, and coming into, in the process of coming into union with our divinity. So experience that union inside of you. So the Emerald Gaia, take deep breaths. And so there, again, as we spoke of earlier, there is different dimensions in which we experience Gaia. And in our culture today, there is the belief, which is based in separation consciousness, that we are actually transforming this worldview, this paradigm, that that humans have dominion over nature, or that it is even possible to have control over nature. So it's a vibration of control and domination that is being transformed in our world today, and it's showing up all around us. So take deep breaths. The energy of control, the energy of having power over others. Sonoaha Nashinaki, having power over nature. Sonokoa Ha'ana Shinake Sonoko Soroainai. Soskura Shinokoa Anachinake Choko Soroainai. And part of the reason why this has occurred is because humans have had to survive in the elements and to produce nourishment for themselves, and to survive, take care of the physical vessel. So that's it is a process. This has happened. This has occurred. It's just a natural part of our evolution that we came to that understanding of the need to dominate nature as a way to survive. So that's very real. And it is a paradigm that we are now moving to transform and entering into co-creation, unity consciousness, co-creation, interconnectedness with the earth and with Gaia, in that these dynamics of power over, power under, not only in our relationship with nature, but with each other and with different forms of life on the planet, and as well as our multidimensional communication with other galaxies and other life forms that exist in the universe, in the multiverse. And so we are transforming the perception of being more than or less than anything. We're moving into an experience of equality in all of our interactions, in all our engagement with the environment and with each other, and with beings of light, incarnate and not incarnate. Moving into deeper awareness of these other life forms in the multiverse, from a place of wholeness and equality. So that is the experience of multidimensionality of magic. So with living, having the experience of heaven on earth. It is a perception. It's a dimension that we tap into. It is an inner transformation. It does not occur from making changes in the outer world. It comes from this alignment, this perception comes from recalibrating the inner quantum field from separation consciousness into unity consciousness. And one of the reasons we chose this day where we're celebrating this a being of light who became well known in Ireland, is because some of the images that come forth to us in our culture around St. Patrick's Day, around the magic of the Emerald Isle, we'll see images of leprechauns, or the rainbow. At the end of the rainbow there's a pot of gold, and all of these different archetypes or mythology that have become kind of cartoon-like or caricatures. And so we're going to unravel that, we're going to unpack that, we're going to recalibrate the way that we perceive these energies. So be aware of your connection to Gaia. Again, this from that line of energy from the root chakra, the base of the spine, all the way to the core of the earth. And as we become more aware of that connection. We open our perception gently to the awareness of beings of light that inhabit the inner earth. There are dimensions that humans are less aware of that are in the earth, in Gaia. So it's almost like coming online to that awareness. We're tapping into that awareness. And again, there's this belief in our culture and in this time that, as we're making this shift from separation consciousness to unity consciousness, shifting from this domination paradigm to co-creation, there is the belief that, humans have destroyed or capable of destroying Gaia. We've done all this damage, we've done all this harm. How are we going to fix it? And how are we have to change, and that is very real. But there is another dimension that we are tapping into now, and this is the Ascended Gaia. And the Ascended Gaia is alive. The earth is alive, a living, breathing entity. Capable of infinitely regenerating herself, infinitely transforming into different forms. And she's autonomous, as in that she is constantly rejuvenating herself. And we are interconnected with her. We can engage with her in this ascension. We engage with her in reciprocity, in that we are offering and receiving, and she is offering to us and receiving from us. So just take a deep breath and just allow allow your system to come online to the ascended earth, and this reciprocity, the experience of interconnectedness. Just receive that nourishment. So we offer our blessings to the earth. We honor Gaia. So offer your blessing. And then allow yourself to receive this nourishment, wisdom, divine support. Just allow yourself to receive. And the Ascended Master that's coming forth is White Buffalo Woman. Sonohana sini shani jk seko so haya nine ni cynical so I hi shine he shit toroa na sana oshnako so I na shinaki shinako. And she's sharing about the vibration of division. Sonoaha and shinaki sonoko shoaha sinaki sonoko soanai. So it is an energy that is moving through the collective consciousness at this time. It is an energy. So it's not about right or wrong. It's not about figuring out who's wrong and how to, bring that individual to justice, or the transformation does not occur that way. True sustainable transformation does not occur that way, because in that process, there is a lot of projection, in that we're not seeing our part. We are projecting wrongness, unconsciousness onto the outer world, or onto individuals in the outer world. So this paradigm shift is awakening us to the inner activist. And this is an activation of where we come into the default position of when we are disturbed by something that's occurring in the outer world, when we become polarized in that, and it happens to all of us, where we become polarized in that we see wrongness in the outer world. And the way that we transform that is to bring our attention back inside to the inner quantum field, and we focus on that energy, the energy of division, the energy of wrongness. So no, it's like the wrongness of it. It comes forth as a feeling of being wrong. And so then it's like the common way that we cope with that discomfort, because it's very uncomfortable. It's an energy that's very harsh. We feel like we have to convince other people to understand us, or see our point of view. So we're being called, we're being invited to first, as an inner activist, to first connect inside with that energy and to feel it, even if it's uncomfortable, because that is how the energy transforms in a sustainable way. And that is how we can contribute to the expansion of consciousness and the global paradigm shift, by feeling these energies. It's very simple, but it can be challenging, because we have many, many ways that we avoid feeling uncomfortable feelings. So let's just bring our attention inside into the solar plexus area. This is the area that's lighting up for us to do a purification, the solar plexus area. This is the power center of the body. This is where you come into your sovereignty and autonomy as beings of light incarnate. So focus on the solar plexus area, and breathe into that area, the solar plexus, the power center. And we're going to bring forth the violet flame. And this is an energy, very high frequency of transformation and purification. So we're going to call forth that violet flame to cleanse and clear the solar plexus, sort of in your individual vehicle. And calling back your power from all those times, and these, you may have impressions or memories that come up from the times when you gave away your power because you wanted somebody to understand you. You felt that it was necessary, in order for you to stay in your sovereignty, you had the illusion that you need other people to confirm your belief in order for you to be able to hold that belief or that state of consciousness. So when we do that, when we go into that space, we're going unconscious, because we need others to understand us. We need others to see our point of view. And again, that's not how transformation occurs. Transformation occurs when we are sovereign in our alignment and we emanate that vibration. And other people, there's like a ripple effect, and others experience that high frequency. And in this way, we assist in the alignment. We assist, we contribute in a way that is positive and beneficial to others, and we maintain our alignment. So we're calling back our energy from all of those times that we became fragmented because we wanted somebody to understand us. We wanted somebody to see the injustice that we're seeing. We wanted somebody to take action. We wanted to take action. We wanted this discomfort, this separation consciousness to stop. And we had the illusion that we could stop this separation, this experience of separation consciousness, by changing how other people think. So we're going to pull that back into our inner world. Focus on the inner world. And we're going to allow those experiences to come up, to be activated, and to be purified with the violet flame. So visualize the violet flame, the violet color. It's like a fire that's moving through your system. And you focus on that frequency of light in this color. So white buffalo woman, no ai sonai shiki sonua. Ha shinakini chinake chakosro hainai. Sono haana shinai sanakosroa. So soroa hana shinaki. And she's bringing forth the frequency of forgiveness. Forgiving ourselves first for the choices that we made when we went unconscious in these patterns. And coming into the wisdom of true transformation that occurs in the inner divinity, the experience of the inner divinity and union. The root of all discord is the belief that we're separate from the divine. So that's what we are coming into awareness of more deeply in this Emerald Gaia transmission, coming into awareness of ourselves as divine beings of light. We are not separate from the divinity. We emanate this divinity in our whole being. And that's that experience of oneness. Sono hai ai sono ho ai nai sono ni sinikini chinike chano sono ai sono ha ana shinike na chinako sroa sono nai ni sikosono no ana ni sikisiko sroa nai chano ha ana chinike sinako sinako sroa sono ha, and just receiving this blessing from the land, from the Emerald Gaia, that is in our own unique environment, whatever location you're in. Soroaha, receiving a blessing from the land that you reside in. Soroaha anashniki sonoku sroainai. Sonoshnoaha nai chiniki sonoku sroa. So the land can vibrate with energies of suffering that have occurred in that land. And so we're going to allow this vibration of forgiveness to emanate out into your environment and the land that you reside in. Soroaha is a blessing of forgiveness and unity. Sonoainai shinako sroainai, sonohainai, sonohainai na shinoahainai, sono shunoahana asinisiniki nichiki, sonoha osnoahainai, sonoahana shinake sonokurai. Just take deep breaths. And the goddess Brigid is coming forth. And she's an earth goddess and fire goddess. So you can visualize her, Brigid. And she's bringing forth this vibration of magic for us to experience as we transform. It's pleasure, it's sensuality, enjoying being in the body, enjoying experiencing the elements. So again, be aware of your connection to the core of the earth. And the elements of water and fire and air and earth, rising up into your body from the core of the earth and rejuvenating all the cells of your body. Each cell has its own balance of the elements. So just allowing this vibration to come in, the vibration of Gaia, the Emerald Gaia, coming in through the soles of your feet, through all the energy channels of the legs and through all the chakras, through the spine, into the brain, the elements, coming into balance with the elements. So you can just feel that the water, your body is composed mostly of water. And so we are recalibrating the vibration of the water in your body, in your vessel, with unity consciousness, and co-creation. And so another benefit of moving into unity consciousness is that this experience of co-creation, and that we're no longer living under the illusion that we're alone, that we have to figure it out by ourselves. So this feeling of loneliness, or that you have to do it on your own and you have to really make it happen. If you want to be happy, you got to make it happen. And those types of energies, we're just allowing those to be washed away with this alchemical vibration of water, the element of water. You are never alone. The divine is alive inside of you, and you can tap into that awareness at any moment. You will be supported. You will be divinely supported in any situation. So we practice that alignment and that connection and that communication with the divinity inside ourselves. So that no matter what is occurring in the outer world, we are experiencing that divine support inside of us, that clarity. Oh, so letting go of any experiences of being alone, just allowing that to be released into the earth through that grounding cord. You can release your density into the earth, and Gaia can receive it and recycle it. It's that energy is neutral for her. So she recycles it. She uses it to regenerate herself. So you just let go of any experience, any energy, any vibration of separation. So breathe out and let go. Breathe in into the heart. Deep breaths into the heart and let go. And Brigid is an earth goddess. So she has had many forms as an earth mother. So, and she's often comes forth to support women, beings of light in female bodies who are pregnant or giving birth. And she is also very, like she has a specialty and expertise in assisting us to achieve or maintain, to stabilize in vibrational autonomy. So sovereignty. So that is when being in a state of alignment, you're no longer making changes, voluntarily making changes in your perceptions so that you can fit in to the crowd. You're no longer changing how you feel in order so that you don't disturb someone or that somebody doesn't reject you. You hide parts of yourself so that you can fit in to a group, so that you'll be accepted. All of those kinds of things that we do when we're not in alignment and we're not aware that we're divine beings of light that are in union with our divine self. When we're not aware of those things, we have developed patterns and tendencies to reject parts of ourselves because we're in the illusion that it's not okay to be who we are. So we may reject certain skills that we have, certain talents that we have, because we feel like they won't be accepted. And the core, there's like a core wounding that's occurred on the planet, that again, we are shifting, we are bringing into greater awareness that some of our skills and talents that we have as clairvoyants, as sensitives, as empaths, have been persecuted in our history. There have been tremendous persecution of these gifts and talents because they do not allow others. When we are strong in those skills and talents, when we're strong in our vibrational autonomy, it's very difficult to be controlled. I mean, it's just that when you are in that sovereignty, it's like your vibration can't even match the energy of control, and oppression. It's like you no longer match that energy. And so for this reason, those kinds of skills and talents have been persecuted in the past. So we're going to clear those experiences of being persecuted for being sensitive. Fear of being visible is very common for those of us who are on this path. We become we want to be hermits. We don't want anybody to know that we're doing these things. We're shy about our gifts. We don't, it can be very challenging to be visible. when we have this wound. And so we're going to allow that to come forth. With Brigid, she's going to assist us to move that energy so that we can be visible, so that we can be strong in who we are and face what we need to face with courage and sovereignty. And to be in vibrational autonomy, that is, we can have our perceptions. We can have this experience of union inside ourselves, no matter what other people are doing in the outer world. So they are on their path. The divine presence is with them equally as the divine presence is with us. And they are on their path. They are in their unique process of transformation. So there's no need to polarize. We just allow the divine presence to do, it's almost like giving others privacy in their own process with the divine. And we focus on our process of transformation. So we pull our energy back from the outer world into the inner world, and receive this purification of that tendency. So take deep breaths, allowing the divine to do the work, getting out of the way. Holding space in our alignment. Strong, sovereign, aware, holding space. It's a very active state. So we're healing that thought pattern, like, oh my gosh, I have to do something, I have to help, I have to stand up, I have to go, I have to fight. And all of those things have their place. But in this practice, we begin with being in alignment. And then if we are called to take action, we will be inspired to do so in the moment. So again, coming into alignment with Gaia, our own heart, that vibration of forgiveness and self-acceptance. Whenever we've made those choices where we have disempowered ourselves in those patterns, we forgive ourselves because we were learning about our power through these experiences. And we're experiencing a deeper connection with our own self and with the divine through these experiences. That's the purpose. To come deeper into love, come deeper into union. The most powerful vibration of the universe is love. The most powerful transformative energy is love. Change occurs through love and acceptance. So just receiving this beautiful blessing from Brigid. And just allow yourself to feel those feelings that may be challenging. So there's just a lot of grief that's coming up to the surface. So we just allow it to be there. We allow that to feel those feelings. We allow ourselves to have those feelings. Oh, because that's how they process. They're coming into the light, receiving the light. That frustration. It's a frustration, like, how long is this going to go on? I'm tired of this. So we're just going to let that go. And this fire, and just receive love and grace, patience, and allowing ourselves and others to have our process. Sonoaha anishnake shinokosronini, Senahini chinake sinokoronini, sike sinokoroinai, Sonokoha anichinake sinokosroinai. And so some elementals are moving in to the transmission, bringing forth a very light vibration of joy. So we're just bathing ourselves in joy. And then we're receiving this Venus light, which is the rainbow ray. So we're going to receive this vibration of joy. Hani cheke cheko ha ana cheke sana sene sene chene ke so kosroa hani chene asra chno ha ana cheke sno korshnoa ha ni cheke chkorwa ha somehow na sanaki sno kos. There's some hummingbird energy here. Sno ha ana cheke sno kor ni ni seke shkorai ai hani na 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 chikora na chwa china china hara ni cheke he cheke sno ai Chinaha chike sono kosnaha shake sukas korsonoa chinaha chinake sono kosro ainai ha chinoha anasiniki. Take deep breaths. Oh, just allow yourself to receive. Resourced. When we connect to the magic of Gaia, we are resourced. Rejuvenated, revitalized. And we can connect with this vibration at any moment. Is always available to us. And so right now, all this amazing vibration of the crystalline grid of the core of the earth is coming forth. All these beautiful crystal vibrations and crystal beings, some of which humans have never even had access to before. Colors that we humans have not even seen before. Are being activated inside of us. This is the magic of Gaia and this power to infinitely rejuvenate yourself. And this crystal vibration is being absorbed into the cells of your body. This, the tiniest particles. The neutrons, the electrons, the protons, all of these ways that cells divide are being revitalized with the Emerald Gaia vibration. So just allow that process. Take deep breaths. And this is the key to your abundance. Connecting with the Ascended Gaia. So the gold, that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is activating in the inner earth It's a vibration of infinite revitalization. You release energy and then you receive energy. It's this beautiful cycle of abundance. The Emerald Gaia. Just received the Emerald Ray coming in through the crown of the head. The Emerald Ray. And we're just going to offer thanks to these beings of light that have come forth to assist us in activating the magic of Gaia inside ourselves, this portal that is open to us to access from this moment on. White buffalo woman. Brigid. The cosmic light. The Venus light. The emerald ray. The violet flame. All of these aspects of the quantum light frequencies. Just offering so much gratitude. Just allowing all these beautiful frequencies of light and love to stabilize and integrate inside of us. Breathing into the heart as this transmission comes to a completion. Focusing on the heart. Shnai Sinakul Ruainai Sinakini Chinakai Hachike Soko Shruainai Haina Chinake Sinakul Sraha Anna Sinaki Shrukuruainai. So much gratitude, offering gratitude and receiving gratitude. The Emerald Gaia is is grateful to us for doing this work. Offering gratitude to us as we offer gratitude to her. In reciprocity. In this new paradigm of equanimity and co-creation. Many blessings to you. Align with the divinity that is you. You can continue to bask in these energies and frequencies of light. As long as it feels right for you. Thank you so much for joining me. And happy St. Patrick's Day.